First we'll recite whatever we learnt last week. That is Tuesday. 11th chapter, ma. 11th chapter. Okay. Ekadashodhyayah Dhyanam Om Balaravidyutimindukiritam Tungakucham Nayanatrayayuktam Smeramukim Varatam Kushapashabhitikaram Prabhaje Bhuvaneshim. Om Rushiruvacha Devyahate Tatra Mahasurendre Sendrasuravahni Purogamastam Katyayanim Tushtuhurishtalabhat Vikasi Vaksabja Vikashitashaha Devi Prapannartihare Prasida Prasida Matar Jagadokilasya Prasida Vishveshwari Pahi Vishwam Tvamishwari Devi Characharasya Adhara Bhuta Jagadattvameka Mahiswarupena Yatastithasi Apam Swarupastitaya Tvayaitat Apyayate Krutsnamalangyavīrye Tvam Vaishnavi Shaktiranantavirya Vishvasya Bhijam Paramasimaya Sammohitam Devi Samastamedat Tvam Vai Prasanna Bhuvi Mukti Hetuhu Vidya Samasta Stava Devi Vedaha Striyas Samasta Sakala Jagatsu Tvayaikaya Puritamam Bhayaitat Kate Stutistavya Paraparoktihi Sarva Bhutayata Devi Svargamukti Pradayini Tvam Stuta Stutayekava Bhavantu Paramuktayah Sarvasya Buddhi Rupena Janasya Hrudi Samstite Svargapavarkade Devi Narayani Namostute Kala Kashtadi Rupena Parinama Pradayini Vishvashvayoparadau Shakte Narayani Namostute Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhihe Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Srishti Sthiti Vinashanam Shakti Bhute Sanatani Gunashraye Gunamaye Narayani Namostute Sharanagada Dinartha Paritrana Parayane Sarvasyati Hare Devi Narayani Namostute Hamsa Yukta Vimanaste Brahmani Rupadharini Kaushambhaksharike Devi Narayani Namostute Trishula Chandra Hidare Mahavrishabhavahini Maheshwari Swarupena Narayani Namostute Mayura Kukkutavrute Mahashakti Dare Nage Kaumari Rupa Samstane Narayani Namostute Shankha Chakra Gada Sharga Gruhita Paramayudhe Prasida Vaishnavi Rupe Narayani Namostute Gruhitogra Mahachakre Damstro Dhrutavasundare Varaharupini Shive Narayani Namostute नृसिंहरूपेणोग्रेण हन्तुं दैत्यान् कृतोद्यमे त्रैलोक्यत्राणसहिते नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते किरीटिनी महावज्रे सहस्रनयनोज्ज्वले वृत्रप्राणहरे चैन्द्रि नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शिवधूती स्वरूपेण हतदैत्यमहाबले घोररूपे महारावे नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। बाल ravidyutim. Bala ravidyuti. Her complexion is that of a rising sun. Bala ravidyuti. Indu kiritam. She is adorning a crescent moon in her. Indu kiritam, in her kiritam, in the crown. Tunga kucham. Tunga means prominent or stiff. Tunga kucham. Kucham is the breast, so she has got prominent, strong breast. Nayanatraya yuktam. She has got 3 eyes. Smera mukhim. Smiling face. Smera is smiling. Smera mukhim. Varadha pasha bhitikara. Varada Ankusha Pasha. Last time when I said it was Bhitikaram, it is Abhitikaram. Bhiti means fear. Abhiti means fearlessness. Abhitikaram. So I was wrong last time, so just correct it. Okay? Varadha Ankusha Pasha Abhitikaram. She has got 4 mudras in her hand. So four things she is holding, like Abhaya Varada mudras. And Pasham and Ankusham. Prabhaje Bhuvaneshwari. Even now when you go to Pudukkottai, Bhuvaneshwari temple, and wherever Bhuvaneshwari is installed, you can see that Pasham, Ankusham and Varada Abhaya Astam is only they have got. Because she is always considered to be the protector of the earth. Bhuvaneshi. She is the one who protects. So she is always holding that Sthiti Rupa. Varada Abhaya. Varada to give things for you to sustain. Abhaya is the fearlessness. Both the things, like wherever you go, you can see Bhuvaneshwari like that. So her complexion is that of a rising sun, Bala Ravidyuti, and she is adorning crescent moon in her head. Tunga Kocham, she has got strong prominent breast. Nayanatraya Yuktam, she has got 3 eyes. Smeramukhi, very smiling face. Varada Ankusha Pasha Bhitikaram, she is holding Varada Abhaya Mudras and Pasham and Ankusham in her hands. Prabhaje Bhuvaneshwari. I worship or I revere that Bhuvaneshwari. Rushirvacha. As I told you, we are starting with a new chandas called Upajati. Shakrati Stuti was in Vasanta Tilakam, which has got 56 syllables, and then Hamsastha meter got 48 syllables, which came in the 5th chapter towards the end. Two verses were that of Hamsastha meter, and now Upajati meter, it has got 44 syllables. So the Adhyayam actually starts with the Upajati meter only here. I mean, not the entire that prayer is like that. The first 6 and the last 4, they are only other things in between that up to 28. It is Anushtup Chandas. Maybe they wanted to fully emphasize on, as I told you last time, emphasize on the Shaktam philosophy, the crux of Shaktam. That is the reason it has been in the different, I thought as much, because the next Anushtup Chandas is praising her again. They are not asking for any boon now. So they are only praising her. So Anushtup Chandas is all praising her. But this one is specifically Vamshastha. That is not Vamshastha, it is Upajati meter, it is starting. Devya Hathe Tatra Mahasurindri. Once Devi killed Asura, the great Asura chief. After she killed, Sendra Sura Vahni Purogamastam. Vahni Puroga, led by Agni. Led by Agni, Devata, Indra and other celestials. Here Indra is not leading. Indra and other celestials being led by Agni. Agni Vahni Purogamastam. Vahni Purogamastam is led by Indra and other gods were led by Agni. What they did, Katyayanim Tushtu Rishtalabhat. Katyayani, they have used, this is the second time they have used this term. It came once in the 5th chapter or so, it's Katyayani. So again they have used, it is basically a substitute of what I say, the Sivadhuti, Kali, all those things, Chandika. So Katyayani is also a protector, Durga, like a Durga. She is also, this computer is acting funny today. It is just going up on its own and coming down on its own. Katyayanim Tushtu Rishtalabha. So they praised Katyayani for granting their wishes. Their wishes was the demon should be killed. And they praised Katyayani because she is considered to be Ambika or Durga, who protects when there is a trouble. That is the name Katyayani has been used here. Vikashi Vatrabja Vikashi Dashan. Two times that Vikashi has come. One Vikashi means radiant shining face. Abja Vikashi means fully bloomed lotus. Vikashi has got two meaning here. So first Vikashi means fully bloom, like bright, glowing faces of the celestials who are praising now because they are relieved now. Their face is now fully lit up. So, and Abja Vikashi, like how it is lit up like a fully bloomed lotus. Abja means lotus. Vikasha means, again, second Vikashi means it is fully bloomed lotus. Their faces were like fully bloomed lotus, and they are praising Katyayani here. And there was last time there was a discussion about using whether Vahni or Vanhi. I went and I searched Panini Ashtadhyaya, because he has got only one work, Ashtadhyaya, 8 chapters. It is called 8 chapters. So I took the Shiksha, and the 16th verse of the Shiksha clearly says, I will read out the Panini Shiksha. Hakaram panchamair yuktam antasthabhischa samyutam. When the Hakaram comes with the 5 vargas, Panchamair yukta. Panchama means the 5 vargams are Ka vargam, Cha vargam, Ta vargam, Ta vargam, Pa vargam. The 5 vargams, the end of the 5th letter of this 5 vargams, the 5th consonant of this each varga, and Antasthabhischa samyutam. Antastha, that Yara Lava in the end, that comes now, in the end of the consonants. When Hakaram comes with these 2, that Panchamair Yuktam or Antasthabhischa Yuktam. Aurasyam tam vijaniya kantya mahura samyutam. They have said, see, normally the sound, because Panini mainly deals with not only grammar, phonetics. The sound actually in Sanskritam comes either from Nabhi or from chest or from Kanta. Ha normally comes from Kanta. But here they have said Aurasyam. Aurasyam, Urasi means chest. It should be chested Ha. So chested ha cannot come post these letters. It can come only before that. So he has not, the sutram has not told that the order and the other consonants, order of ha and other consonants should be interchanged, excepting like the hakaram should be chesty. Bahni, when you say bahni, it is chesty. Brahma, bahni, prahlada. See, if the same rule has to be applied for everything, then the whole thing changes. Lot of things changes. I went and I did a detailed study. Then I thought this is not right, and I read few, like, you know, the commentary of few people for this. This particular one clearly tells, like, hakaram, when it comes with the panchavargam and the antastham, it has to be pronounced chesty, not kantam. That means when you say banhi, then it becomes kantam. Ha comes kantam. Bahni, when you say bahni, it is chesty. So it is only aurasyam. Otherwise, ha cannot be chesty. If you say so, ha cannot be chesty otherwise. It is only kanta pronunciation. It is from only kantyam, it comes out from the throat.
Like when we say
so, but I think in Kannada it is banhi and...
you write the ha first and then you give the na to mommy. So you still have to say it the way we say it in Sanskrit.
Is it?
Yes. Because for the na we do not write the ha. You have the half ha and the na. No? So you first write the first complete ha and then you give the na with the ni, whatever.
Okay.
So when you say it, you have to say it like you say it in Sanskrit.
It cannot become like that. So this is the clarification that I got it from Panini, and this is the verse. Can, like, you know, go for verse number 16 of Panini Shiksha, because this is a point like many have problems with. That is the reason I am just recording it and saying it now, because there is always a confusion whether it should be pronounced as banhi or bahni. I have seen many people pronouncing it as both. Panini's came sometimes in 350 BC. 350 BC Panini?
Something like that.
Sometimes, something like that, no? So before that it was all oral. Like Shruti, whatever they told and whatever they heard. Maybe each clan got a different pronunciation or anything, we don't know. But after Panini came and everything was like, put it in order, then it means that it has to be pronounced only as Bahni. Then only the chesty ha will come. Aurasyam. He has very clearly Aurasyam tham. Vijhaniyat kantya mahura samyutam. So it cannot be Vanhi. It has to be, and they have not mentioned anywhere that ha and the following vowel, the consonant can be interchanged. He has not mentioned. He has mentioned only about the pronunciation. There is no mention of interchanging of the two alphabets. So we have to be very clear on that. I don't want you people to make mistakes. That is the reason I went all the way to get it clarified before I...
Also
Ha, that is why when you say it comes chesty. It comes from chest. Arabic. It comes chesty. Yeah, Arabic ha is chesty. So it has to be from the chest. The sound has to come from the chest. Yeah. So that is something that I spent some time yesterday. Because I want to clarify it. There's no point. These are all things we have to understand. They are not simply words. There are bijams behind this. There should not be any contradictions when we are reciting this, because then you are also meaning the wrong bijam. That should not happen. For me, the respect for this scripture is much more. We have to respect this because it has come. They have very well formed it, thinking about each bijam and what it is going to give. Okay. So the next one, Devi Prapannarti Hare Prasida Matar Jagato Kilasya. Prapanna means surrender, refuge. You be gracious. Prasida means gracious. They are asking Devi, please be gracious to those who surrender to you. Devi, Prapannarti Hare Prasida. Be gracious to those who surrender to you, to take refuge in you. Remove their suffering. Hare, Prapannarti, because it is only people who take refuge are all people like having some pain. Prapannarti Hare. So those people, distressed people, remove their distress. That is one. Prasida Mathar Jagato Kilasya. Prasida Mathar. Be gracious to the entire world. Not only to those distressed and those people the distressed people who take refuge in you, but to the entire world, because you are the mother. Mathar Jagato Kilasya. Prasida Mathar. Prasida Vishweshwari Pahi Vishwambri. Vishweshwari. Ishwari. You are the Ishwari of the entire Prapancham. You be gracious to the Prapancham. So first it's starting with individual, distressed people, individual. Then comes earth. Then comes the Prapancham. See, slowly, like, it is going in an ascending order. First, distressed people it is like, any one of us can be distressed and you take refuge. So, individuals. And the next one comes Prasida Mathar Jagato Kilaksasya. So, you be gracious to the entire world. And then comes Vishweshwari Pahi Vishwam. So, you protect the entire Prapancham. Be gracious and protect the entire Prapancham. Tvam Ishwari Devi Characharasi. Because you are the ruler of moving and unmoving. I told you last time also, Charachara, it is always meant as Charachara, not with life and lifelessness. Everything has got life. Some are moving and some are not moving. So, Characharasya. Adhara Bhuta Jagadatsvameka. You are the This is really giving me trouble today. I don't know, it is just running on its Adhara Bhuta Jagatastvam Eka. Jagatastvam, you are the only one who is in the whole world, who is the sustaining power. Adhara Bhuta Jagatastvam Eka. You are the alone one. Tvam Eka. Tvam Eka, you are the only one who is the supporting, like Adharam for this entire world. Power, the sustaining power. Very beautiful two lines. They have explained the entire Srishti and Sthiti. Mahi Swarupena Yatastidasi. She is the Prakriti. Here they talk about her being Prakriti, Parinamavada. The entire Prapancham is the multiplication from, it all came from her, got multiplied. One became many in different forms. That is what Mahi Swarupena. She is the form of the earth, means earth always denotes creation. Mahi Swarupena. She is in the form of Prakriti. Prakriti, nature. And the next line is Abham Swarupa Sthitaya Tvayeta. You are in the form of water. First you are in the form of earth. Earth means creation. Everything came from you. Everything came from you. And the next one is the entire Prapancham is sustained by water. Apam Pa means water. So you are in the form of water, sustaining everything. The next line is next apyayate. Everything thrives because of you, because of water. Without water, everything dies. So you are in the form of water, because of which everything in the prapancham thrives and grows. Kritsna, entire thing. Kritsna means the whole. Entire world thrives because of you as water, in the form of water. Alangya virye, unsurpassable strength. Virya is her strength. Her strength is so much, she is able to create the entire world and sustain it in the form of water. Okay? That is what she is. That is the first line that says like Adhara Bhuta. She is the main, this thing is like, she is the power that holds and sustains everything in the creation. Slowly they are coming. Which form of hers is that holds? Tvam Vaishnavi Shakti Ranantha Virya Vishwasya Bijam Paramasi Maya. You are boundless, Ananta Virya, boundless power of what? Vishnu's energy. Because sustaining, when the sustaining comes, Mahavishnu comes automatically here, but Shaktir Ananta Virya, you are the boundless might of Vishnu, Mahavishnu, Vishnu's power. You are Vishnu's power. Vishwasya Bijam, you are the source of all. Bijam means seed, source of all. You are the source of this entire world. Paramasi Maya. You are the source, and you are also the hiding that Maya, no? You are hiding everything with your Maya. You are the Vaishnavi Shakti, Mahavishnu Shakti, so Vishnu Maya. You are the supreme Maya, and as well as you are the seed. You are the source of everything. That includes Maya also. We are not able to see it. That is what the next line describes Maya so well. Sammohitam Devi Samastameda. She puts everyone into a kind of delusion. Everyone, because of her Maya, we don't see the truth. We don't see the true self of ours. We see everything is true. Everything, whatever we see or hear is true. So, it says, Sammohitam Devi, you delude the entire Samastameda. You delude the entire world. Entire prapancham is deluded by your Maya. Tvam vai prasanna bhuvi mukti hetu. The beauty of it is, okay, you conceal everything with the Maya, but in the same way, when you are pleased, you also give the liberation. You become the cause of the liberation. You are the cause of the Maya, and you are the cause of the liberation. That's what Maya has got two categories. Avidya Maya and Vidya Maya. Avidya Maya is the one that puts us all into moha, delusion. Because of Ajnanam only, we feel that whatever we see is real, and we get deluded by that. Vidya Maya is the one, the power that gives us knowledge and liberates us from this. So Maya has got two aspects. Maya teaches us that these things are not real. So don't fall for that. And when you say the word here, the prasanna, the word prasanna, beautiful word is used here, prasanna, tvam prasanna, bhuvi mukti hetu. Prasanna means it can attribute to two people, two sets of people. I will not say two people. Two sets of people who by all their, one set of people are those who with all their effort want to get her. They do the pranayama, they do tapas, they do all tough things. They took it upon themselves and they do it to reach that point. The other set of people are there, only with bhakti, seeking her grace, also reach that point. Prasanna, the word prasanna, both of them get liberated. One with its own effort, the other one is with her grace. There are two people. For example, now Kalidas you take. There are so many poets we have seen in literature, not only in Sanskrit literature. In a lot of, every language has got beautiful literature for themselves. So, you go through learning the language, you go through writing it, you go through different stages in becoming an expert in that language. Ultimately, you start writing poetry and literature and all those things, drama, everything you start writing. This is one way. Kalidas came, no knowledge, has never seen a school, never seen a patashala in his age. But she came and graced. Even now he is the only one who is called as Mahakavi. So, two things. One that can be done with lot of effort. She acknowledges that also. When with bhakti you get her grace, she acknowledges that also. That is, she gives mukti to both. That is why the word prasanna. She becomes very happy with the effort a person takes and with the bhakti or the devotion the other one shows. That actually makes her give us the blessing, give all of us the blessing, the release from the samsara. There is one more thing long back I read. When Mahaparibha was giving lectures on Saundara Lahari, there is the first 41 verses talk about Shaktam. Then the next 59 talks about her, describing her. In the first 41 verses itself, there are quite 2 or 3 verses about Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini is something, it is called as Raja Yoga. Kundalini Yoga is called Raja Yoga. They try their best, sit in meditation for long hours to, bring the Kundalini up. He says, sometimes if it goes wrong, it has got adverse effects. We have to be very careful. It is like walking on the razor's edge. It is dangerous sometimes. If it is not done properly or guided properly, then it can go wrong way. So he says, why people take so much of trouble learning that yoga, and there is no surety that you will achieve the end. But with bhakti and devotion, the same thing can be, the moment the devotion and the bhakti goes up, the breathing gets regularized, the clarity comes, automatically these things happen without effort. Why you are troubling yourself? Because now you see a lot of this. Kundalini Yoga is a buzzword in the spiritual sector. No, everybody talks only about Kundalini Yoga. It means they are doing something great. So that is how they say, a bhakta is intimate to Devi because of his bhakti and devotion. The bhakti is enough for you to take wherever you need to be taken. Don't struggle in life. They are giving us easy way and getting bhakti like this. Our bhakti stays for a few seconds and suddenly the doubt comes whether it is not, we are not completely committed to our bhakti also. No, that is Vidya samasta sthava devi bedaha striya samasta sakala jagats. The words that they have used very, very calculatively, Vidyaha samastas tava devi bedaha. It is not only one vidya. Vidya is not the, like, jnanam is not singular here. Jnanam is in plural. So it means worldly knowledge. Vidyaha samastas tava devi bedaha. All knowledges, like knowledge, no, not knowledges, all knowledge, all forms of knowledge are your aspects. All forms of knowledge can be like, learning something, or even our cooking, or so many worldly works that we have got. Going to office and working, or studying, children means studying. So all aspects of knowledge, any kind of artwork, dance, music, painting, all kind of work. Anything is knowledge you need to carry on. Now computer. Now see, this one is acting funny since morning and I don't know how to handle this. No, what I'm saying is you need knowledge to even to operate this. No? So all kinds of knowledge. That is why there is no one knowledge which gives you mukti. It is all kinds of knowledge to sustain in this world. So all forms of knowledge are you. You are your aspects, or beda, are your aspects. Striyas samasta sakala jagatsu. See how all women are your form. Striyas samasta. The entire world, all women are your form. The entire world is her form. But women in particular are her form only. So all women need to be worshipped, and I think we need to put a very big loudspeaker and tell the whole world, respect women. No? Now the way the things are going on, we have to have end of every road and every street, respect women. Women are the form of Shakti. Tvayaikaya puritamambayaitat. You have only filled in the entire world, wherever I look around me, because it is that parinama vadha, no? Everything is you. Wherever I look around, it is all you filled, the entire world is filled with you. Khate stuti stavya paraparukti. What praise I can sing for you, can be sung for you. What praise can be, and whether the one who is beyond stavya paraparokti, you are beyond all praise. What praise can be sung for you? You are everything. So you are beyond everything. So what praise I can do it for you? So I tell you, the knowledge is not referred here as a singular, it is referred as plural. And it actually talks about all the knowledge for us to sustain. I don't want to call it as a lower forms of knowledge. Each knowledge is like, knowledge is knowledge. Of course, the highest form of knowledge is to know the Brahman that is there, but we have to live in this world. So all forms of knowledge are from her, different aspects of hers. So the meter changes here. All this while, in the 6 verses, mainly it was dealing with the parinamavadha of Shaktam. How she became many. The thing continues, Sarva Bhota Yatha Devi. So the thing continues for a few verses here. It didn't stop. The mood didn't change. It takes some time. The parinamavadha is the multiplicity we experience now. It is all from one source. Okay? Sarva Bhut. I will explain some more.
All these continuation of
praising her only. Why they changed the stuti? First they started very slowly with 44 number, and then they got some strength, and they are now changing to Anushtup Chandas. That is as simple as that. Because they have to get out of Shumba. After Shumba's death, immediately they were all crying, probably. Happiness, crying, everything together. So Shumba, after he died, only these things are, so they started, and then they know now for sure. After 6 verses, they know Shumba is gone and never going to come back. So it's changed the Anushtup Chandas. Sarva Bhuta Yadha Devi Swarga Mukti Pradhayini. Sarva Bhuta Devi, she has become all things. She has become all things. You have to be very, very clear in this understanding, because this is all crux of Shaktam. Swarga Mukti Pradhayini. Swarga Mukti Pradhayini. She gives both enjoyment as well as liberation. Enjoyment in this world. Bhukti, Mukti, that also we say, that also will come again.
So this Swargam is not the heaven that you...
It is not the heaven that we there. Heaven that whenever we are very happy, we should understand that we are in heaven. Whenever we struggle, we should understand we are in hell. It all happens here. This is the karma bhumi, no? All the karmas have to be done here. So whenever we are happy, when we know we are in heaven, cloud 9, whatever it is. And then whenever we are suffering, we're somewhere there in the corner, sulking about it, no? So, Swarga Mukti, so she bestows both enjoyment and Mukti means liberation. She gives both. Tvam Stutas, again they is saying, what words are there? However excellent, cannot praise you, because you give everything to us. If we want anything here, that also you give. You give us liberation, that also you give. What words are there to praise you? That is again, Tvam Stutas de Kava Bhavantu Paramoktayah. What words can extol you, praise you? There is no words that are present. Like, however excellent the words are, words don't exactly mean your grace. It is still an understatement. They fall short. So, Parinamavada, the Sarva Bhuta. I told you, the world, the plurality of this world, multiplicity of different aspects of this world, everything is the transformation of her. That is why we call Sarva Bhuta. It is a transformation. She is one Rupam. Her consciousness is in everything in this world. So she is present in the entire world. Sarva Vyapi. That is how she is Sarva Vyapi, they say. So we have to understand the world is not merely an appearance, which they both talk about Advaita. Shaktam also talks about Advaita. Of course, Shankaracharya's Advaita is also Advaita. See the finer aspects of Advaita, how they have to deal with. And Shankaracharya was ardent Shakti Upasaka. Can you believe it? Everyone who followed him, all the disciples are also. So, they are it is actually the transformation of the source. Prakriti is transformed into Prapancha. It is not imaginary one. It is just not an appearance, because this is Parinamavada. Parinamavada is something, this world is is the transformation of the Shakti, that one Shakti, which actually multiplied into different aspects. Okay. Parinamavada. That is present in everything. Whereas Vivardhavada, and it is just not, it is real in the sense it is real. As we are seeing it, as we are dealing with it, it is still real. It is not an appearance. This is Parinamavada. Whereas Vivardhavada it is just an appearance. To understand that it is an appearance, you need that world to be there. That is why only when there is a rope, you will have the suspicion whether it is a snake or a rope. If the rope is not there, the question never arises. So the world needs to be there to know whether it is real or not real. This is Vivardhavada. So it is, Shankara's philosophy says, like it is appearance, it is not just, it is just an appearance. In truth, it is not there. It is like, what to say, the Brahman is that, we talk about...
like an oasis.
Not oasis.
Mirage.
You cannot say mirage, like mirage. It is, you can, to some extent it is okay. In the same way they talk about shell. That is also another analogy they bring it always. Shell. Shell is silver or shell. In the light, in the dark. In the moonlight, when you see whether both are shining.
But that shell has to be there.
That is what he's saying. That is what the world has to be there for you to understand it is an appearance or real.
But mirage, it's actually not there. It's just an appearance.
Appearance. So it is. He says it is just an appearance. It is not real. Whereas Shaktam says it is real because it is an extension of us. Whatever you see in this world is real because it is her. It multiplied into the prapancham. This is the difference. You have to understand these two things because. This watermark you say, no? Watermark we all do it in photoshopping and things. The watermark is underneath, but you have a picture above. The picture above is no, that's not the right analogy. The best is this, like, the rope and the thing, whatever they say, is like, it is just an appearance, it is not real. We can say it like that. It is just an appearance. Brahman appears to be like this. It is just an appearance. It is superimposed. Because somebody had a problem, in fact, with the superimposed when I said the world being superimposed on the Brahman. But it is not real. Brahman stays intact. The thought of snake being superimposed on the rope in the dark. First, the moment you see a rope in the dark, you feel that it can be snake. It is not snake, it can be snake. It is only when you have the light and see that it is okay, this is only a rope. It is not a snake. That appearance actually makes you believe that it can be snake. So it is just an appearance, it's not reality. Vivardhavada is, it is just an appearance and not a reality. So don't think that this world is real, it is just an appearance. This is one aspect of Shankaracharya. In this aspect it says like, Shaktam says, she is the one who multiplied. This Prakriti expanded, it keeps expanding. Prakriti expanded from say one cell to multiplied into a human being or beyond humans. Parinamavada, a theory of evolution. Theory of evolution came much later. Darwin got he got Nobel Prize and all also, no? Something he got. But who is going to give the Shakta Parinama theory? So, this is like, what it is, the Vivardhavada, that is what you say, the transformation it is only an appearance. It may be real or not real, because it can be a snake, it can be a thing, it can be either way, it can go. But Shaktam is very clear that it is the transformation and it is real. But what happens in the end, it can go back to the original and source and become one.
Like the clay and pot.
Clay and the pot, and thread and the cloth. Thread and the cloth. That is something there is even the non-duality, that Advaitam itself, there is a small variation in Shaktam and Shankaracharya's Advaitam. Because Shakta philosophy considers the world, the physical world, as the expansion of her Viraj, her cosmic body. Virat Rupa, her cosmic body. Even Krishna says that. Krishna says the same thing. This is, when he shows the cosmic Virat Rupam to Arjuna, entire world is in him. Entire thing, everything is in him. All the prapancham is in him. The same philosophy comes here. So, consciousness develops into, manifest into matter. Consciousness. What is consciousness? Now I will explain. Ambai is the conscience, the entire consciousness. And we have got, all of us have got the chit in the in our sukshma deham, antakaranam we call it. Antakaranam, mind, intellect, buddhi and chitta. Buddhi and chitta, consciousness. Okay? What that consciousness is her. So it has manifested into matter. Consciousness manifested into different matters. Variety, dekho sutti. Thirupi sutti paathavna, see the variety that we have in this prapancham. Everything is matter. So consciousness manifested into matter. Whereas consciousness does not manifest into matter in Advaitic form. Here it matters. We don't call it like superficially true or untrue. We say it is true. Whatever we are here, whatever we are saying, it is real and it is true. But this is Maya, they say. It's Maya, they say, but they don't say it is unreal. It is real because you are not able to see the consciousness beyond what you are seeing. Which consciousness which is present in everything is the supreme consciousness. We are not able to perceive that consciousness beyond what we are seeing.
The oneness in it we are not able to see.
Yeah.
We look at it as
different things. Different things. The oneness we are not able to see. When you are able to see, you get liberated. That is what is knowledge. That is what is jnana. Okay? Now I think to some extent I have clarified this. Because Shakta non-dualism Advaitam is slightly variant from Shankaracharya's Advaitam. And it is only in Devi Mahatmya, it is very emphatically, now we saw it, emphatically it is mentioned about Shakta non-dualism. Bhukti Mukti, that is Bhukti Mukti Pradhayini. Bhukti and Mukti, the enjoyment, because the entire prapancham is here for you to enjoy adhering to dharma. That is the only word. You have to play by the rules, you have to adhere to the dharma, then you can enjoy everything is given to you. So this Bhukti and Mukti belong to only one consciousness, they are not different. So you see both in the mother. This is, they are arriving at it only like that, okay?
And they are not contrasting.
They are not contrasting, it is like, it is in the flow, like, you have to recognize that spirit. That one spirit which gives you the enjoyment in this world and which releases you from the Maya for you to get liberated from the cycle of samsara. Because the regular world, there is birth, there is growth, there is again death. Like again the cycle continues in this world, what you see it. So this Maya to Mukti Pradayani, to get out of this cycle and get liberated is what she's. Both are one. That is, they are not two different spirits, two different consciousness. They are only one. Then from here, the Narayana Stuti starts. Sarvasya buddhi rupena janasya hruti samstiti. How contrasting it is, no? Sarvasya buddhi rupena. Intelligence, you are in the form of intelligence, but in the heart of all. In the heart of all beings, you are in the form of intelligence. We don't agree with that, no? Heart means we equate to emotions. Brain means intellect. We analyze it. But here, you are in the form of intelligence in the heart of all beings. So, plain intelligence cannot take you anywhere. Some emotion needs to be probably attached to that for us to get it. Without that, certain things you have to analyze emotionally. There is a balance between intellect and emotion. Swarga pavargade devi narayani namostute. You give all the swarga or all kind of rewards, enjoyment you give. You are the one who give. And finally, the liberation also, you only give. Narayani Namostute. Very beautifully worded, because Vaishnavi Shakti, they praised only Vaishnavi Shakti in the beginning. Narayani, Narayana. Narayana is the Narayana, the final, the only abode for seekers is Narayana. He is Mahavishnu, and that is the Shakti form of it is called Narayani. Vaishnava Shakti, that is, here it is because we are dealing with Shakti, we call it as Narayani. Narayana is the only resort for people to reach. They are like, he is the only ultimate resting place. Ultimate goal of this humanity is Narayana. So here it is mentioned as his Shakti, Vaishnava Shakti, Narayani. Kala kashtadi rupena, again they are saying, Kala kashtadi rupena parinama pradayini. Kala kashta, the moments of passing time. Kala kashtadi rupena. You are like, the moments of ever passing time, not only one. Time keeps moving. A child born within few days or a few weeks is no more called an infant. Like, few months a toddler. Slowly, like, few years a toddler, and it goes and suddenly it becomes 80 years. That with the time passing, the changes, transformations keep happening in everyone. Parinama pradayini. Kala kashtadi rupena parinama pradayini. The change that happens. The changes that happens is the passing of time. The dukkham or the happiness that you enjoy at a given point of time reduces in the course of time. At the time of experiencing it, whether it is losing somebody or whether it is possessing something new, at the time of happening is the highest point. After a week, it becomes redundant. Like you are able to deal with the grief in the same way you are able to deal with your possessions. And you start looking out for some new possessions. That is the crazy thing about us. We are not very satisfied with that. But that is what the changes, she is the one who bring in the changes with the ever passing time. The time keeps rolling continuously. It doesn't stop for a moment. That is what Kala Kashtadi Rupena, ever passing time. She is in the form of ever passing time. Parinama Pradayini. She also brings in the changes. Parinama Pradayini. Vishwasyo Paradau Shakte Narayani. Uparadha means ceased. Ceased to exist. Vishwasyo Paradau. The entire prapancham, when it ceased to exist, that is also because of you. Narayani Namostute. That you are the power behind that, the cessation of the prapancham. When it ceased to exist, you are the power behind that. Shakti, Vishwasyo Paradau Shakti. Uparatha, I told, is cease. Vishwasyo Paradau Shakti, she is the power behind the dissolution also. Narayani Namostute. The constant change, which is like, when you have time and space, we call it Deshakala Aparichinna. She's not contained by time and space, but she comes in our dhyana. She contains herself in our dhyana. Akasham cannot be contained by anything, but in an empty pot you can still see the Akasham. It looks like, in an empty pot you can see the Akasham inside. In the same way, uncontainable. Prapancha, the one that is like, whatever is contained by time and space keeps changing with the time. Whatever is confined within time and space, that is why seed becomes a small plant and it becomes a plant giving then tree, and the change keep happening with the time. When something is contained by whatever is, the entire prapancham is contained by time and space, desham and kalam. These are all the two main aspects of this. When it is contained by it, the changes are, you cannot help it. It will have to have the changes. Something that you cannot help, the changes will be there. Whatever is contained. She is beyond. She is not contained by the time and space. So there is no change in her. Whereas whatever that is like, change and contained by time and space, both are inherently connected. They are inherently connected, that time and space, those contained by time and space, and the changes, parinamam, transformations that happen, whatever is contained within these two aspects, bound to change, bound to transform. Sarva Mangala Mangalye, this is a very famous one. Should I explain it? Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhihe Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. She's the Shiva means auspiciousness. Sarva Mangala Mangali. She's the most auspicious of all auspiciousness. She's the essence of auspiciousness. Sarvartha Sadhihe. Whatever we ask for, she gives. Sarvartha, even if it is for like, worldly things, whatever we ask, she gives. Because she is the embodiment of that auspiciousness. She is the embodiment of the goodness. So she gives everything for Sarvartha Sadhihe. Everything she gives us. Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namaste. Sharanye. You take refuge. Sharanagati. Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namaste. She is the, when you take refuge in her, she is the Gauri. Very beautiful word here. Gauri. Gauri means shining. Shining like a gold. Shining. Gauri. Gauri, the pure shining consciousness. Our consciousness is inside, but it is not as pure and shining as that one is, because it is covered with a lot of dust. We have to clean it, no? So it cannot be seen pure, but hers is absolutely pure, because like that is what, like she is beyond everything. She is absolutely pure consciousness. That is the reason pure and shining, Gauri, they have used that word. Sharanye Trambake Gauri. Trambake is the three-eyed one. Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Srishti Sthiti Vinashanam Shakti Bhote Shanadane. She is the power of the creation, sustenance and dissolution. She is the power. Srishti Sthiti Vinasha. Shakti Bhote. She is the power behind that. Sanatani. She is the oldest one. Adya Shakti. She is older than everybody. She is the oldest. Then where is the comparative degree here? Or she is the oldest of everyone, because she is the first one that emerged from the Brahman. So she is considered to be the oldest, and she is the power behind the Srishti, Sthiti and Samhara. Gunashraye Gunamaye Narayani Namostute. The gunas at the time of creation, before it actually started, when Shakti emerged from the Brahman, it is all in a kind of equilibrium. All the gunas were present only. That is that she is the source of all gunas. And the permutation combination of the three different gunas had made the entire prapancha. Can you believe that? And each one of us individuals, individually taking, if you take individuals, the parameter, the matrix is so different, no, of the gunas.
During the day it changes.
No. Why that long? Every minute it changes. So, Gunashraye, she is the source of all gunas. Gunamaye, she is the embodiment of all gunas. Only when you have, you can give, no? So she has got the gunas and she gives to everybody in different, like according to our karma, like, keep this many gunas with you.
She makes us change.
She makes us change. The reason behind is our own karmas. We are the reason for our own changes. All the problems, she's the problematic person.
She enjoys creating problems.
Yeah. So, we know that Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, they form that Srishti, Sthiti, Samharam and everything. Here, because it is Shaktam, everything is done by her. As I said, they are doing it. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, they are doing it. The power, the subtle power in them is the Shakti of that. Brahma Shakti or Vaishnava Shakti or Rudra Shakti. The power which is very subtle, it does not have any form. The subtle, if I have to move my hand, there is an effort or energy needed to move your hand. No? When I am talking, there is an effort that is needed to talk about it. The effort and the energy that is needed, I am doing the talking, but without that effort or energy inside me, I cannot talk or I cannot lift my hand, I cannot do anything. That is what she is. The energy that is inside the Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, the subtle aspect of it which cannot be seen outwardly, that is the reason in Shaktam we say she is the one who does it. Though Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva are named in our mythologies. Sharanagada Dhinartha Paritrana Parayane. Dhinartha means distress. Sharanagada Dhinartha. When you are distressed and you surrender to her, Paritrana, you take refuge in her. Paritrana, you take refuge in her. Parayane, you become their resort. You are the only resort for those distressed to take refuge in you. Sharanagata Dhinartha Paritrana Parayane. You only rescue them. You rescue them. Sarvasyarti Hare Devi. You remove all their sufferings. When they are distressed and they take refuge in you as a resort, as a last resort, they come to you and take refuge at your feet. You destroy all their sufferings. Sarvasyarti Hare Devi Narayani Namostute. She's that compassionate. She only needs you to come to her, that's all. She takes care of everything. But we don't turn our head towards her. That is what they say, you have to approach. When asked, she is there to smarana, that is like they say, even when you think that she is there, then she will help. She wants only the thought, not even anything else. Now we talk about the different aspect of hers which emerged as the mothers who fought with her. Hamsa Yukta Vivanaste Brahmani Rupadarani. Hamsa Yukta, two Hamsas. Hamsa Yukta means two Hamsas. The chariot drawn by the two Hamsas. She is seated, Brahmani is seated on that. Brahmani is seated on the chariot drawn by two swans. So she's such a delicate one. That is why her killing is also delicately she does it. Hamsa Yukta Vimanaste Brahmani Rupadharani. She's in the form of Brahmani. Kaushamba Sharige Devi Narayani Namastude. Kaushamba, I told you, like last time itself when you were learning, water in which darbhai is put is called Kaushamba. Charike. Charike means sprinkling. Sprinkling the water in which darbha. So the mantra is intact in the, without, I told you last time, only sesame seeds, the elder and darbhai. Those two things don't conduct electromagnetic rays. So the mantra that you do the japam or anything, they don't get affected if darbhai is put. If you remember, it is our custom during the eclipse days to put darbhai in everything, because eclipse only brings in lot of electromagnetic rays are spread. So you don't want your eatables to get affected, so you put darbhai in everything. Those are the two things they don't conduct electromagnetic rays. So that is the reason specifically Kaushamba Ksharige. So the mantram, whatever she has mantra botha, that water never gets contaminated by outside forces. And so she sprinkles on everybody to sanctify it. It is sanctified by the mantras. Hamsa Yukta Vimanaste Brahmani Rupadharini Kaushamba Ksharige Devi Narayani Namastude. Trishula Chandrardihare. Chandradihare. Chandrahidhare. That is Trishula Chandrahidhare Maha Vrishabhavahini. Now Ishvara Shakti Maheshwari Trishula Chandrahidhare. Trishulam, she is holding a Trishulam, a trident in her hand. Chandra, she is adorning a Chandra, the crescent moon in her. Ahida means serpent. Like how Shiva is adorning serpents as jewelry, she is also having jewelry. Serpents as jewelry in her arms and neck and everywhere. It is only serpents. Ahidhare. Maha Vrishabhavahini. She is seated on a Vrishabham. Like Shiva. Maheshwari Swarupena Narayani. You are in the form of Maheshwari. Narayani Namaste. Narayani, who is in the my salutations to you. Mayura Kukkota Vruthe Mahashakti Dharenake. Mayura Kukkota. Mayura, you know, is peacock. Kukkota is cock. So, cock is something that we can see in flag. Wherever Muruga temple is there, if you see that he'll be holding a flag with a cock. So, these two are serving him actually. And here, Kaumari Rupa. So, Mayura Kukkotavate, she is surrounded by peacock as well as the cock. Mahashakti Dharenage, she is holding a Shakti, that is Shulam, not Shulam, it is veil. Shakti means the spear, the veil that Muruga has in his hand. The same thing she is also holding. Kaumari Rupa Samsthani Narayani Namaste. She is in the form of Narayani, is in the form of Kaumari, Kumari. Kumara is Muruga. Kaumari is his Shakti. Shankha Chakra. See, all this while you see only one avataram of the Shakti of, be it Brahma, Shiva or Muruga. And then now Vaishnava Shakti comes, which is not only one. You have got Varahamurti, Varahi, you have got Nrsimhi, Vaishnavi herself. So these are all three forms Narayana has taken in this as mothers. So the first one comes Vaishnavi Rupam. That is the first Vaishnava, Mahavishnu Vaishnavi. Shankha Chakra Gada Sharanga Gruhita Paramayudhe. She is holding supreme weapons like Shankam, Chakram. Mahavishnu, Shankam and Chakram. Gada is the mace. She is, and Sharanga is the Vishnu's bow. Vishnu's bow is called Sharanga. That is the reason he is called Sharangapani. Sharangapani temple is famous in Kumbakonam. No? Sharangapani, this he is holding a Sharanga. So she is holding the bow, Vishnu's bow, Sharanga. And Grihita Paramayude, she is holding all these supreme weapons. They are all called Paramayudam, divine supreme weapons. Prasida Vaishnavi Rupe. It is very, Vaishnavi Rupam is itself is Prasidam. No? It's very popular Vaishnavi Rupam. Vaishnavi Rupe Narayani Namostade. You who have the form of Vaishnavi, I salute, my salutations to you. Gruhito Gramaha Chakre Damsho Dhrudha Vasundare. Here we see, like, when there are few things come like this, like whatever the counterparts had done, here the Shakti form of it has been explained. We all know that Vishnu took the boar avatar of Varahamurti and went into the ocean to bring the earth on his, like, two tusks that he had, that canines, like holden. And that is the popular one we have all seen. But here they are saying Varahi did it. Varahi did it. Where his Shakti did it. Grihito Gramaha Chakre. She is like, holding the Maha Chakram. Vaishnava, that Vishnu's Chakram she is holding. Grihito Gramaha Chakre. Damsho Dhrudha Vasundare. She held the Vasundara means earth. Held the earth with her two tusks or canines. Varaha Rupini Shive Narayani Namostade. Shive, again, you see the auspicious form of Varahi Murti. Varahi. Varaha Rupini Shiva. You have taken the boar-like form of, you have taken Vishnu's boar-like form. And with the great chakra in your hand and holding the earth in your tusk, with your tusks. Narsimha Rupe no Grena Hantum Daityan Krudodyame. Ferocious Rupa Ugrena. Ferocious Narsimha Rupa. You have taken to kill all the demons, you have taken the ferocious Narsimha Rupam. Trailokyata Trana Sahite Narayani Namostade. To kill the Daityas and to protect the world, all the three worlds, you have taken the ferocious Narsimhi Rupam. I salute you as Narayani. Kiritini Mahavajre Sahasra Nayano Jvale. Vratra Prana Hare Chaindri Narayani Namostade. Kiritini, she is adorning a crown. Kiritini Mahavajre. Vajrayadam, she is holding a Vajrayadam. Sahasra Nayano Jvale, because Indra is supposed to be having 1,000 eyes, she is also having 1,000 eyes. Sahasra Nayano Jvale. The second line is very interesting, second word. Vratra Prana Hare Chaindri Narayani Namostade. Vratra means thundercloud. Okay? Vratra. Vratra, thundercloud, demon. It's like, there is a story in Rig Veda. There is Vratra demon, took away all the thunderclouds with him and hid it. Never released water. Without water, everything was dying. So Indra intercepted him and with his Vajrayudam got hold of the thunderclouds and the rain poured and it filled the lakes. And this is the story from the Rig Veda. But here, Vratra Prana Hare Chaindri, the Indra Shakti only took away the Prana Hare, destroyed him. Prana Hare is life breath. She took the life breath of the Vratra, the demon Vratra. Vratra Prana, I mean, like, whatever the destruction has been done by her counterpart, the Shakti takes the women empowerment. Right? It is women empowerment. So Shakti takes the credit for everything.
She is the energy,
She is the energy. That is the reason she takes the credit for everything. Shivaduti Swarupena Hatadhaitya Mahabale Ghora Rupe Maharave Narayani Namaste. Shivadhuti. She is in the form of Shivadhuti Hatadhaitya Mahabale. She is the one who actually killed so many mighty asuras. Ghora Rupe. She has got a very fierce form. Frightful form. Ghora Rupe Maharave. Maharava means loud shrieks, roarings, shrieking. This is not like, pleasing to the ears. It is loud shrieks she has got. That is why she is called Maharave. Narayani Namaste. Salutations to you, Narayani, who is in the form of Shivaduti, who kills all the demons, mighty demons, who has got very frightful rupam and a shrieking voice, shrieking sound. And that is good and bad, everything is in her form. Narayani Namaste. My salutations to you. Okay, we'll stop with this now. Of course, 20 we finished and we will continue it later. Okay. Guru Pyo Namaha.